I'm AJ Terrell, and you're tuned in to Classie Kelise.
Niggas all in my mesh. Bitch really wanna get higher. So
Glenn Ford, Chairman and CEO of Idaria Academy.
How'd you get started in coaching?
To my father's Idaria?
Yes.
Probably 14 years ago. Kid, Shaq Wiggins. One looking to do it. Just kind of, him. It was a great chemistry. And start off with him with one kid, then two, then end up with 5, 6. So really with Shaq, really pretty much God put him in my life, man. And kind of just went from there.
How long have you known AJ, and how did you guys meet?
Sure, been knowing AJ, this joker right here, man, since he was probably 11, 12 years old. I think right 6th grade going to the 7th. He came out there, him and his dad. Dad came out like, hey, you coach Ford? And I was like, yeah. And ever since then, we just been together, yin and yang. And, just like Shaq, I would say, Shaq and then AJ, really like the true OGs out there. You think about out there, you think about Shaq, you think about AJ, think about some other kids who kind of came through, Rashard Fan, those kids, Torrance Ferguson. So those are kind of like, the counter, I would say the counter barriers, out there.
You said came out when he was about 11 or 12. How have you seen him progress since then?
We were just joking about out here, and when AJ first came out, he actually played both. He played receiver and defensive back for Troop. I think one of the Dion teams back when he was in like 11th, 12th grade. So it really came out. He was just an athlete, So we were saying, like, the funny thing about him is a lot of people don't know, but Christian Coleman, the fastest guy in the world, he was out here too. Him and AJ had the exact same injury, maybe like 6 months. Christian Coleman had it before AJ, so when Christian had, I knew exactly what he was going through because Christian Coleman had the same thing for us, the growth spurt. So, AJ been out here a long time, man. This is a long time coming. We've been gearing for this. This is not a surprise to us because this is what we always would shoot for him to go to the league. So, in a couple of days now, man, his dream will come true, and I'm just, fortunate to be a part of it.
He's been practicing leading up to the draft. How have you seen him progress since then?
The thing about it, everything about being a defensive back is muscle memory. As far as the stuff on the field, he gets bigger, faster, and stronger. But as you grow and you play football, your IQ gets, your IQ gets a little bit more advanced. So when him playing for Coach Reed and Coach Venables out there at Clemson, his football IQ just went to another level. But now he can actually come back and teach it. But as far as the field stuff, man, we've been doing this stuff when he was 11. It's like riding a bike to him. It just by him getting older, he has to keep doing it because he is older. So that's kind of the only difference that you kind of see on the field now.
What makes AJ special on the field?
God. He got a God-given ability, man. I can try to take credit for it, or he can try to take credit for it, man. But man, God got a place for all of us. He just got that IT, you call it. I can teach him everything I want to know, but man, that's something that God gave to him from above. So that's what separates him from everybody, within his class. And
off the field, what do you think makes him special off the field?
I say this to a lot of our kids, and I tell him, Mika, Marlon Humphrey, and Xavier, AJ is always where he's supposed to be, when he's supposed to be there, and he do what he's supposed to do. And if you got those 3 characteristics, man, that's kind of a good recipe to be a first-round draft pick. And he has, and I seen that in the guys before him. So those are the 3 things I always know about AJ. He always gonna be on time. He gonna be where he's supposed to be. And when he get there, he gonna do what he's supposed to do.
What kind of person will a team get if they draft AJ?
Man, talking about they gonna get a monster. Like we say, welcome to Monsterville. They gonna get a person that's real good in the classroom. He's a true professional. Meaning that he take everything serious. It's his job. He's highly competitive. He hate to lose anything. So they go get a guy that's real hungry. Still got a chip on his shoulder now because stuff that happened, last season. So man, they getting a guy that's super ready to play. He ready to play his next game. You know, and that's what we geared to. So they're gonna be getting a good guy.
Can you describe his work ethic?
First round draft pick. You know, everybody can't be a first round draft pick. He got a first round draft pick work ethic. Well, he take his job seriously. He come out here. You know, he really don't want nobody wasting his time. He ain't trying to waste nobody else's time. So he really just trying to get out here, get his work, and then kind of get home, you know, so he can do what he needs to do. So great work ethic for a lot of our kids. I love for our kids to kind of see him because they kind of understand, okay, this is what it takes to be a top, you know, All-American. This is what it takes to be a first round. This is what it takes to be an all-conference guy. So his work ethic, man, is actually second to none.
If someone needs to contact you for training purposes, how can they contact you?
Well, you know, right now we do have our own, you know, we have a Twitter, which is at DAREU_I, dare you spelled backwards. Then we have Monsterville on Instagram, Monsterville, you know, _Monsterville. And then you always can reach me at 404-748-3730. That's my direct number. You know, anybody can always give me a call. It's always open. So those are the 3 ways you can get in contact with me.
Favorite athlete outside of football?
Favorite athlete outside of football? That was hard, dog. Y'all hit me with these questions like that. Favorite athlete outside of football? I say.
That's tough. No one's stuck.
That's tough.
All right, you want
We'll come back to that.
Come back to that one. Do you have a mentor?
Yeah, my dad. I say my dad, my mentor. You know, just always, just you know, what I'm saying, making me grind, be a big brother to my siblings, and always motivating and pushing me to, you know, become, you know, a great man down in the future, and also a great father figure for me for my youngest son. So him just showing me the ways, you know, to be great.
How important was it to have him, not only as a father, but as a mentor?
It's real important, you know, not too many people fortunate to even have a father figure in their life as long as I have mine. And, you know, every day, especially like when you grow up and mature, you start to appreciate all the little things that happened when you were a younger kid all the way up to now, and how he stuck by my side forever and always got my best interest.
Do you see yourself being a mentor for youth?
Most definitely, you know, I say right now I'm still mentoring the youth, but it'll get better down the line, of course, with, you know, me building my status and me as a role model. People, young guys still gonna look up to me, and you know, just always give back and just become the best person that they look up to.
What's the most valuable life lesson that you learned from your parents?
Most valuable lesson I learned, I say, is, you know, just being you, not trying to fit in, be two-faced with people, and you know, just being able to adapt to any environment, and always make your presence felt.
If you could go back in time and tell the younger version of yourself one thing, what would you tell them, or you?
I tell myself to keep working. You know, I try to say, like, don't compare myself with nobody. You know, you got your own shoes on, walk your own path, and you know, don't follow nobody, and take advice, and you know, walk your own path.
Sports related or non-sports related, what advice would you give someone chasing their dreams?
I just say, you know, the work ethic, definitely. So, you know, just want to keep working, build relationships along the way, and never become selfish and look past people. Always respect whoever you meet, get to know them, and just build relationships, and it can go a long way.
This kind of follows up with the last question. But what advice would you give someone chasing their dreams if they're being told no or are not performing at their best?
I feel like anybody that listens to somebody that tell them no, if you got a passion for something, you know, go ahead and chase it. Don't let nobody, you know, interfere, get in your way with your passion, your love for what you have for something. And you know, use that doubt for motivation, and you know, get the job done. Because at the end of the day, that same person that doubted you gonna want to be on your side down in the end.
Now we circle back to the first question. Favorite athlete? You know what? Favorite athlete football-wise?
Favorite athlete football-wise? I'd say my little brother. You know, just growing up, when he started playing sports around 7 years old, you know, playing basketball, football, and running track, he always been dominant, and that's on both sides, basketball and football and track. He just been dominant always, all the way through. And, you know, I feel like down the road he might, you know, have a good chance of being better than me down the road. But that's what a big brother would want out of his little brother, so that's what I see out of him.
What's your little brother's name?
AJ Terrell.
Where does he play at?
He at Westlake High School right now, playing cornerback.
What's his year?
Sophomore.
Okay, now we have to go back to the first question I asked you. Favorite athlete outside of football?
I'll just say, you know, my favorite athlete outside of football, Usain Bolt. I mean, behind the scenes, you don't really see as much of his work ethic, but you know, any type of clips, documentaries that I see of him, I always take the time out to watch it, watch how he prepare himself, you know, being the fastest man in the world, and he never disappoints nobody in the crowd or himself, and he just keep on winning, getting gold medals, and, you know what I'm saying, putting on for his country.